The smell of freshly fried pakodas drifted through the morning air, spreading across the small town like an invitation no one could resist. People walking to work would slow their steps, children on bicycles would take long detours, even the rickshaw drivers would pause their engines for a moment. And the reason behind all of this? A single wooden stall on the corner of the bustling market. A stall run by a man named Raghav, known by everyone as the best Pakoda seller in town. But behind his delicious food and smiling face, lived a secret that almost no one knew. Raghav was greedy, not just the usual kind of greedy, but the kind that quietly grows inside a person, taking over their heart without them noticing. Every coin he earned, every note he saved, he counted it again and again with the fear of losing even a little. To the world, he appeared cheerful. Inside, he lived with only one belief. Money is everything, and that belief was about to be tested in a way he never imagined. It was a bright Monday morning. Raghav stood at his stall, frying a fresh batch of hot pakodas. The oil sizzled loudly, the aroma spreading far beyond the market. Just then, a small shadow approached. A boy, no more than 10 years old, stood in front of the stall. His clothes were dusty, and his eyes carried the kind of hunger that went deeper than the stomach. He licked his lips as he stared at the pakodas. His voice trembled as he spoke. "Uncle, can I have one pakoda? Just one, I will pay later, I promise." Raghav didn't even look up. "No money, no food. Move aside." The boy lowered his gaze, but he didn't move. His eyes were fixed on the pakodas like he was staring at hope itself. "Uncle, please, my mother hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. She is sick, I just want one piece." For a moment, Raghav felt a tiny pull in his heart, but greed pushed it away instantly. "Go ask someone else. I'm running a business, not a charity." The boy blinked his tears away and quietly stepped back. At that moment, an old woman sitting under a nearby tree watched everything. Her name was Asha, known for her kindness even though she had almost nothing. She slowly stood up and walked to the boy. "What happened, beta?" she asked gently. The boy whispered, "Mama is sick. I just wanted one pakoda." Asha placed her wrinkled hand on his head. "Come with me." She walked to Raghav's stall with steady steps. "A single pakoda for this child," she said softly. "I will pay you tomorrow." Raghav smirked. "Tomorrow? What if you don't come back? What if you die tonight? Who will pay me then?" Asha smiled, a smile full of grace, patience, and pain. "Then consider it charity." The word charity hit Raghav like a slap. "Charity," he shouted. "Do you think I am a fool? I know people like you. Always begging, always asking. I won't give free food to anyone." The market fell silent. Everyone heard him. Everyone looked away, embarrassed for him, but no one said a word. Asha gently held the boy's hand and walked away. But before leaving, she whispered just loud enough for Raghav to hear. "Son, a day will come when you realize, a hungry person's tear is more expensive than all the coins you count." Raghav pretended not to care. But deep inside, something burned. Days passed. Business went on as usual. The stall was always busy. Money kept coming, customers kept praising, but Raghav noticed something strange. Every time he fried pakodas, he remembered the boy's hungry eyes. Every time he counted money, he heard Ash's last sentence echoing in his head. He tried to ignore it. But guilt is a strange thing. It comes quietly, sits in your heart, and refuses to leave. One evening, while closing his stall, he suddenly heard a commotion. People were gathered at the far end of the street. "What happened?" Raghav asked a customer. "It's that old woman, Asha. She fainted near the temple." A tiny pinch of worry hit his chest. His mind whispered, "Why should I care?" But his feet, they started moving on their own. He reached the spot. Asha lay on the ground, breathing heavily. The same little boy knelt beside her, crying uncontrollably. "Mama, Mama, please wake up. Please." Raghav's heart cracked just a little. The boy looked up with tears streaming down his face. "Uncle, we didn't eat anything for 2 days." Raghav froze. The words hit him harder than any slap. At that moment, without thinking, he lifted the old woman in his arms. "Come," he said firmly. He rushed her to the nearest clinic. He paid for the doctor, the medicines, everything. The doctor examined her and said, "She fainted from weakness and hunger. She'll be fine, she just needs food, and rest." Food, rest, simple things, things Raghav could have given without losing anything. The boy wiped his tears and looked at Raghav with fragile hope. "Uncle, will she be okay?" Raghav took a long breath. "Yes, she'll be okay. Those words came out heavy, but for the first time in years, sincere. That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. He sat in his tiny room above the stall, staring at the ceiling. For the first time, he allowed himself to ask, why didn't I give them food that day? Would it have cost me anything? Just one pakoda, one moment of kindness. His chest tightened with regret. The next morning, something changed inside him. He woke early, opened his stall before sunrise, and fried a fresh batch of pakodas. But today, he wasn't selling them. He packed a warm plate and walked to Asha's small hut, a broken structure made of tin and wood. She sat outside, weak but awake. The boy was beside her. Raghav placed the plate in front of them. This is for both of you. His voice shook slightly. No money needed. The boy stared in disbelief. Asha looked at him for a long time, a deep, searching look. Are you sure? She whispered. Raghav nodded, and for the first time, he felt something he had not felt in years. Peace. The boy grabbed a pakoda and took a bite. His eyes sparkled. Uncle, this is the best thing I have ever eaten. Asha smiled gently. It was always delicious. But today, it tastes different. Raghav swallowed hard. The boy suddenly ran toward him and hugged his waist tightly. Thank you, uncle. That hug melted something inside him that money never could. From that day on, people in the town noticed something new. Raghav still sold pakodas, delicious as ever, but now, every morning, he prepared a small box labeled for the hungry. Anyone could take from it. No questions asked. No coins needed. Some took one. Some took none. Some added food of their own. The box became a symbol of kindness in the market, all starting from the most unexpected person. A greedy man, who found humanity. Raghav still counted money at night. Old habits don't disappear quickly. But now, next to the money box, he kept another box. A box filled with the smiles of people he fed. And every night, he realized something different. Those smiles made him feel richer than his earnings ever had.